Hi everybody, welcome back. And I got some more stuff for you. And today's stuff is probably one of my favorite beers. Right there, All Day IPA. Fantastic. 4.7% alcohol by volume. It's 42 IBUs, which I think it tastes a lot higher than that. And what IBUs are is an international bitterness unit. And I'm thinking more like 60 or 70. But today, oh yeah, laws that should exist. Damn well they should exist. Okay. And I got 12 of them. You know, if you think there should be some laws, you know, these, I don't know, like when you're driving and people say, oh, it's a right. No, driving isn't a right, it's a privilege. Anyways, so that's out of the way. Laws that should exist. Anyways, I don't think any of these go against anybody's rights or anything. Well, the last one might. I don't know. But anyways, okay. But this is just, I think they should exist. Number one, if you're pulled over and found that it's the second time you're driving under suspended license, all right? You have 5 minutes to take everything out of that car that you want. The plates are taken off, cut in half, and the car is immediately taken to a junkyard and crushed. No matter whose car it is, I don't care if it's the president's car. No, whoever president, I don't care. You know, it's crushed. You didn't learn your lesson, you know, the first time. So that's basically that. It would solve the problem of people driving with a suspended license. You know, I understand. Okay, the first time, fine. Second time, boom. Nope, no excuse. And people wouldn't lend you their cars. Wouldn't be lending their car out. Go buy a car. Anyways, number two. All right, if you get pulled over for having a headlight out, all right, you're given a warning and have 2 weeks to get it fixed. 2 weeks. You better believe they're so easy to fix. Okay, 2 weeks to get it fixed. $20, boom. You know, if you're pulled over for the same thing, you're fined $1,000. Bam. So it's not going to cost you $20. It's going to cost you $1,000. Plus, I don't understand why these cars, these big, expensive SUVs, don't tell you a headlight's out. And people driving around with their headlights out. You know, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 cars, and your headlights out. It doesn't tell you that. Oh, it'll turn on when the wipers, you know, when it starts raining, the wipers will turn on, but it won't tell you your headlights out. It'll tell you your air's low in your tire, but it won't tell you you have a bulb out. Junk. Anyways, number three, lawsuits. Loser pays. All right? If you have a stupid lawsuit that you want to sue somebody over for $3 million, and you will see these frivolous lawsuits dry up and go away immediately because the lawyer ain't going to freaking take that case. You know, you're going to have these stupid things like, oh, I ironed my shirt while it was plugged in. The ironing thing, the iron was plugged in and I burned myself. You know, loser pays. There you go. Okay. Oh, this one, I get irritated when I see this one. If you call the fire department for your child being stuck because you're not being a parent in a vending machine or a cat stuck in a tree, you are charged. All right? You pay for the ladder truck, you pay for the personnel, the gas. If in a vending machine, you have to buy that, you have to pay for that vending machine to get, you know, to be replaced. You know, that if your child's head is stuck in a chair or in the rungs on a railing or something, you shouldn't be calling a fire department, you should call a handyman. But who can't get a kid's head out of a chair? Who doesn't have a hacksaw or a saw? But anyways, you get the same thing. You call the fire department, you can pay for gas, you pay for the personnel, you pay for the equipment, everything. Bam. You wouldn't have people calling the fire department, you know, It's like the same thing when you ever see someone, oh, they called the fire department, she was giving birth. Why? The kid isn't on fire. You know, call an ambulance. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Number 5, if you kill the way you kill, you are to be killed. So if you shot someone, you left them to die, but you're shot the very same way, you are left to die. If you cut someone's head off with a fork, guess what? You get your head cut off with a fork. There you go. Number 6, if you're a religious organization and you up there, you're preaching or something like that, or you have anything to say about politics, your tax exempt status is gone forever. No more. You start paying taxes. That's why a lot of people get into that and they don't want to pay taxes. It's slightly hazy, but it's good. It's a nice dark golden color. A lot of people wouldn't like that. It's got that bite. Anyways. Number 7, no self-driving or parking cars. No, you're just lazy. If you can't parallel park. You have to have your car do it for you. Sorry, you should. You turn your damn head. You know, do it your damn self. Okay, upon graduation of high school, you must serve in the military for 1 year. At least 1 year. If you want to stay in, you can stay in. Then you wouldn't have all these people disrespecting everybody and acting like idiots, walking around, a bunch of Karens getting mad about everything. And Karens and Kevins. You wouldn't have them walking around. And it's like, if you drop out of school, you have to serve at least 5 years. There you go. That'll make you think about dropping out of school. But a lot of countries do that. A lot of countries, you get out of high school, boom, you go right in the military. That's what we need in the United States of America. That right there. Traffic violations such as speeding tickets will be based on your income. Because some countries do this. Like if you make $100,000 a year, you get a $200 speeding ticket. Fine. Here you go. You can just take this $200 here. Police officer, do you want $200 too? Here you go. No, it should be on your income. So you make $100,000 a year, you make that thing $5,000, bam! He ain't gonna be speeding that often, or whatever percentage of your income. That'd be nice. And if you're pulled over, or if you have a speeding ticket or a moving violation in a car, and you have a handicap placard, it's twice as high, because you're handicapped. You should be careful. Twice the fine. Whatever the fine is. $500, it's $1,000. $200, it's $400. There you go. Okay. If you file bankruptcy, you cannot own a credit card for 10 years. There you go. And if you do get a credit card and you're found out to have a credit card, you have to pay all your debts back. There you go. Okay, HIPAA laws were prohibits sensitive patient health without people getting what HIPAA laws are about, people getting information about your health things and stuff like that when they're not supposed to without your consent. All right. This law was put into place in 1996 to protect health information getting out to you don't want it to get out to. So it'd be a law that you can't brag that you have mental illness. You can't brag that you're on this prescription, that prescription, and this prescription. People pull bottles out of their things and brag. It's like they brag that they're bipolar. Because I remember years ago on AOL, you had the chat rooms. You had people making names. Their screen name was bipolar. You're proud of that? Okay, you wouldn't want somebody to know this, so shut up. They don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I'm tired of hearing about people on this prescription, that one, this one. It's like a pharmacy in their purse, And I don't want to hear anything about your health, your mental health, or anything. Nothing. If you wouldn't want me to go online and find it, don't tell me about it. Bam. Keep it to yourself. There you go. Okay. But up for the last one. Don't give me this crap about freedom of speech or freedom of expression. You can't yell fire in a movie theater, all right? You can't say, oh, I'm going to kill the president. You can't say that. That speech is not, no, You can't do that stuff. So, if you burn the American flag, you know what? You'll be put on trial. If you're found guilty, you are shipped a one-way trip to Afghanistan, North Korea, Iraq, or Iran. You get to choose one. And you are sent out of the country and you go live over there. And then you will see how nice you have it here. People have no idea how easy they have it here. There you go. 12 laws that should exist. Some people say, hey, you're so damn ugly, you shouldn't exist on YouTube. Well, that being so, that'd be fine. I wouldn't be on there. If they could pass, that's fine. So there you go. 12 things that actually 13 things, because I threw that handicap thing in there too. You got to be careful. You're handicapped. You can't be flying down the road driving like an idiot. No. Cheers.